Hi loves, and welcome to my first video on my YouTube channel. My name is Kennedy Paige, and I thank you so much for watching. For today's video, I created a really neutral brown smoky eye with a winged eyeliner and a classic red lip. So if you want to know how I created this makeup look, please keep on watching. For the first step for this makeup tutorial, we are going to be doing our brows. And for this, I'm going to be using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dark Brown Brow Powder. And for brush, this is the IT Cosmetics Flawless Brow Brush. And it has a spoolie. So with the spoolie side, we're going to be brushing up our brow hairs. The next step is to take the darker brown color on the end of our brush and apply an upward stroke so we get the most natural effect to our brow. So now that we have the mid section of our brow and the tail filled in with the dark brown color, we want to use the lighter shade of the brow product so that it creates a more natural appearance, and this creates a beautiful fade. So I just tap it in and I create another, again, brow strokes going upwards. So our next step is to carve out the brows, and we do this by taking our concealer or foundation, our concealer brush, and this is the IT Cosmetics Smoothing Concealer Brush, and going around the entire brow to create a really defined arch. And so for the top of the brow, so it blends into my foundation, I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, and I have the shade Light Medium Honey. So I just apply a little bit on my hand, and what I'm going to be doing is just taking a little bit off and just going above my brow. Now that I have carved out the top of my brow, I'm going to begin priming my eyelid and carving out the bottom. And for this, I'm going in with the same exact concealer brush, but a lighter shade and using a concealer. And for this, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Contour Concealer, and I have the shade Light Sand. So once you have it on your concealer brush, you want to begin by just creating strokes right underneath the brow, making it look super defined, and then dragging down. And now, to get rid of any veins or dark shadows on our eyelid, we're going to be taking the concealer again, but this time going along the entire eyelid from lash line to brow bone. Taking the IT Cosmetics Effortless Crease Brush, and for eyeshadows, the Urban Decay Naked Ultimate Basics eyeshadow palette. So our first step is to take the shade Pre-Game with our eyeshadow brush and applying and packing all over the lid. So I have it on the brush, and I'm just going to be packing it again from lash line to brow bone. So now that our eyelids have been set with that creamy white shade, we want to start taking our transition shade with the shade Nude, Commando, and Tempted. For the next color, I'm going to be taking the shade Faith and Lockout. Next, I'm going to take the shade Lockout and apply this on the outer V of my eyelid. Next, I'm going to take a mix of the shade Tempted and the shade Faith on the center of my eyelid. For the last step of eyeshadow, I'm going to go back in with the shade Nudie. For the next step, we are going to be doing the winged eyeliner. And personally for me, winged eyeliner can be really difficult. And so something that always makes it super easy to apply is the Tarte Tartiest liquid eyeliner pen. So we first want to create a line from here to here. So we're going to do that. Now we're going to take the pen again, and we're going to draw the line from our wing back to our eyelid. Now we want to fill all of that in. Now the next step for our winged eyeliner is to draw our line all across our eyelid. Now that we have put on our winged eyeliner, the next step is lashes. And so for lashes, I'm just going to be taking the Ardell Wispie Naturals, and for lash glue, my favorite Esquido eyelash glue. All right, close my curtains.
Helps keep the light in.
I know, I'm gonna have a bloopers part. You know that sound where it goes beep, like when you have the bloopers? I'm gonna do that and have like all my stupid parts in there, except like that'd be funny. Because I'm not a funny person, so it'll add funny. Alright, well he just left. Like, see ya. So, now that we have the eyelashes on, the next step is to blend them in with some mascara. And so to do this, I like to take this beautiful Lancome one. Cute. We all love black lines across our face, don't we? So now that we have the mascara on and our eyes are done for now, we are going to go ahead and prime our skin. And so to do this, I'm going to be taking the MAC Strobe Cream. For foundation, I'm going to be taking the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, again in light medium honey. I'm using my favorite beauty sponge, and this is the Juno & Co. sponge. This is amazing. This, I'm taking the Hoola Quickie Contour Stick, and I'm going to show you where I'm going to apply it. That I am. So, I'm going to be taking this right underneath my cheekbones, forehead, a little bit on the nose, not too much, a little bit on the jawline, right underneath the chin, and then right underneath your bottom lip to give you a little more of a pout. And to blend this out, I'm going to be taking a stippling foundation brush, and this is the Delium Tools 957. We're just caking it up today on the face, you guys. You come to Kennedy's channel to cake it up, dude. That sounded stupid. And so next for concealer, we're going to be using the concealer we've basically been using throughout the entire video, and that is the Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Sand. And a little bit on top of like the lip area right there to help like pull it out so your lips look nice and plump, you know, what people be paying for. And then to help blend this all out, I'm going to be taking my Juno sponge again, the Laura Mercier, and I just took the cap off, so whoops, the Laura Mercier, and then my Juno sponge. So now that we have let the bake sit on our skin for an appropriate amount of time, we're going to be dusting it away. And to do this, I'm taking a tapered brush, and this is the Delium Tools 944. And so, just dusting it away. You know, we want to use our Hoola by Benefit. Use the Delium Tools 945. Next for blush, to help warm up our complexion and give us that cute rosy glow, I'm going to be using, I just dropped it, whoops. I'm going to be taking the TooFaced Sweethearts Perfect Flush Blush in the shade Peach Beach. And to apply this, I should have got my brush before, but I didn't. I'm going to be taking the Delium Tools 964. Ooh, I just dropped the blush. There's been a death in the family. Let's go check this out. Alright. Oh, it didn't break. I'm so happy right now. And this is the Estee Lauder Bronze Goddess Illuminating Powder in the shade 01 Heatwave. And to be applying this using the, I think I kind of like rubbed off the name of it, but it's just the It Cosmetics fan brush. Looks like this. So to finish off the eyeshadow look, we want to do our lower lash line. And so we're just going to be taking the Absolute Shadow Brush by It Cosmetics and the shade Faith and Tempted. out, and we're going to keep this tighter on the outer edge.
Press this, and you see this button right there?
Yeah.
See the red comes back on?
Oh, that's easy.
Now it's recording again.
Thanks, Pop. It actually looks great. You're just talking about it.
No, it looks good.
Like, if you paid $150 for me to get this makeup, would you
I would be like, wow, that's amazing. Count to 3.
So next, to refresh our skin and kind of get rid of that really powdery kind of matte look to our face, I'm going to be taking the Mercier Badescu facial spray. And so this is the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but like I have this really cool trick. I feel like thousands of people can do this. But like I can like make my right eye look at my left eye and not move my left eye, and I just like think it's the coolest thing. Like I'm gonna like move my camera right here for just a hot second. My camera, and like I'm gonna like show you like can you see that? I think that's so cool. I'm gonna be using the MAC liquid lipstick. This is the Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color in the shade Dance With Me. So we have reached the end of this makeup tutorial. I'm so grateful to all of you for watching this video. This was my first video, so I'm super excited. For today's video, we just created this really pretty, just brown smoky eye with a winged eyeliner and a really classic, bold red lip. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and to give this video a like for more just like this and better, and leave me a comment on what you liked about the video, if you liked the video, and what you want me to shoot next. So thank you so much for watching. I love you guys all so much. So bye.